Today, I'm taking you inside a case that's left an entire community shaken. A story that's forced parents, students, and teachers alike to question the very foundation of trust within their school. The story of Emily Nutley, a former counselor at Xavier High School, isn't just about crime. It's about betrayal, power, and the lifelong scars abuse can leave behind. For years, Nutley was seen as a trusted adult, someone students could turn to in times of need. But behind closed doors, she was hiding a dark secret that would devastate a young life and send shockwaves through the school community. Nutley, 43, was sentenced to 3 years in prison after admitting to 2 counts of sexual battery. The courtroom was tense as the sentence was read, with many in attendance struggling to process the reality of what had happened. Her victim? A 17-year-old student, someone she was supposed to guide and protect. He was at a vulnerable point in his life, seeking support and guidance from someone he believed he could trust. Instead, she crossed a line that should never be crossed. The details are disturbing, and they reveal just how easily trust can be manipulated and abused by those in positions of authority. Prosecutors described Nutley as a predator, saying she targeted a vulnerable teen, sent him explicit messages, and even offered gifts, money, answers to tests, a Netflix password, and more. These weren't just small tokens, they were calculated attempts to gain control and keep the students silent. Their sexual encounters happened multiple times, sometimes in her own office at the school. The very space meant for student safety became a place of exploitation and fear. For the victim, the damage went far beyond the classroom. The emotional and psychological toll of such abuse is often invisible, but it can last a lifetime. In court, a letter revealed how deeply this abuse affected him, leaving him depressed, isolated, and struggling with self-worth. He described sleepless nights, anxiety, and a sense of betrayal that made it hard to trust anyone again. He shared how Nutley refused to leave him alone, threatening self-harm if he tried to break things off. The manipulation didn't end with the physical abuse. It extended into his daily life, making escape feel impossible. Now, even at sporting events, people shout her name at him, making it impossible to escape what happened. The trauma follows him everywhere, a constant reminder of what he endured. Nutley's defense argued she was a broken woman, battling mental health and substance abuse issues. They pleaded for leniency, suggesting her actions were the result of her own struggles. She admitted to her wrongdoing, claiming there was no excuse. In her statement, she expressed regret, but many questioned whether her remorse was genuine or simply a response to being caught. But the judge wasn't convinced, calling out Nutley's lack of real remorse. The court made it clear that the damage she caused could not be undone with apologies. After her 3-year sentence, Nutley will spend 5 years on probation, her freedom restricted and her actions monitored closely. She must also register as a Tier 3 sex offender for life, reporting every 90 days, a constant reminder of the consequences of her actions and a measure to protect others from future harm. The victim and his family wanted a longer sentence, but justice in this case was measured in years, not decades. For them, the pain and loss will last much longer than any prison term. This case is a powerful reminder. Those trusted to protect can sometimes do the most harm. It's a wake-up call for schools everywhere to strengthen safeguards and ensure students have safe spaces to speak up. And for survivors, speaking up is an act of courage that deserves our recognition and respect. Their voices can help prevent future abuse and inspire others to seek help. If you or someone you know needs help, please reach out. You're not alone. Support is available and